Welcome to VGC T&E episode 22, and this may very well be the last time you're going to see this team, so I hope to get in as much as possible. Scarf Smeargle, some Zoroark tricks, and probably not any Guardian combo because we've already given them their fair demonstration. Looking at this team, it's not that much of an issue that I don't have to bring Guardian because we have not one but two resistances and Lucario, who appears like it might be the Mega, and its priority adaptability Bullet Punch. Unless, of course, that's a special variant, in which case I have to worry about Flash Cannon, which wouldn't be very much better. Anyhow, it's going to be interesting to see who they're going to start with. I definitely want Alakazam up there in the front. But then I could either choose to go with Smeargle or go with Zoroark pretending to be Smeargle, because when Zoroark pretends to be Smeargle, all sorts of fun stuff happens. The question is who they are going to start with. Noivern is a choice if they want to just go hard and hit fast. But I really can honestly say I've got no idea because I have never seen a team like this. For all I know, that could be a Mega Gardevoir. Yeah. Or come to think of it, a Mega Venusaur. I don't know how to deal with this. And if there's anything I want you to learn from this channel, it's that in VGC, unpredictability is strength because you run into situations like this where I'm just sitting here and I've got no idea what to do. So I want to at least have an ace up my sleeve. I'm going to bring Zoroark. Bring, let's see, Toxicroak. Can hit that super effectively. What does it got? It could get rid of screens, or I could just bring Gardevoir for a Mega. I think I'm going to have to bring Gardevoir just kind of because. So Gardevoir, and then allow Zoroark to pretend to be Smeargle. De La Sol and 216. This is an interesting start. Guardian would actually probably deal with the start fairly well. I have run Noivern, and it doesn't actually hit that hard. So what am I going to do here? I'm almost calling a Protect with that Lucario, so let's go and take down De La Sol. Oh, wait a minute, can't use Dream Eater because Smeargle is not actually Smeargle. What do you know? So let's see. We can Psychic on 216 before... What really hits that? Don't have much to hit that. So with Alakazam, I guess I'm going to target De La Sol with... Psychic appears to be my best option before I just go and Flamethrower Lucario. Ooh, Lucario goes out. In comes Gardevoir. Taunt happens, but I'm not actually a Smeargle, so I don't care. My only attacking move on that thing is... Let's see. It is the fastest thing on the field. My only non-attacking move is Protect, so I really don't care. Wait a minute. Okay. Psychic before I go for that Stab Night Daze. Now, at this point, he may be wondering about what's wrong with my Smeargle, but I have faced an opponent before in a similar situation where I used Flamethrower. I can't remember what it was on. But I went and I used the Flamethrower, and they just thought it was a really weird Smeargle set. And that's the thing about faking Smeargle as Zoroark, because you don't see Zoroark too often. The illusion ability just goes over a lot of people's heads. So they just think you're running a really weird Smeargle set. And looking at the damage that thing did, it barely did... that did a decent amount of damage. For a Smeargle, that would be pretty impressive, but it's still within the realm of possibility that what they're looking at is actually a Smeargle and not a Zoroark. And this is assuming that they know Zoroark's ability, which is Illusion, which allows it to appear as the last Pokemon in my party, which I have actually run into a couple of people who don't know about it. So that's always interesting. Anyhow, I'm going to explain the regular strategy for if this was Alakazam and a real Smeargle. Alakazam is running Choice Specs Max Speed. Okay, Protect. Psychic. Interesting. Night Daze. Night Daze misses! Night Daze. Why? Okay. Send it in Gardevoir. I would show you what Smeargle can do partnered with Alakazam, but this just isn't the time. Oh, a Choice Specs Gardevoir. That's interesting. Okay, so let's Psychic Gardevoir before I Mega Evolve Dazzling Gleam. Anyhow, what would normally happen is that Smeargle would come out. It's running a, let's see, there goes the Psychic. It's running the Moonblast. Oh, dang, that hurt. But anyhow, Smeargle has got a Scarf on, and he's got Spore, so he can Spore an opponent, while Alakazam goes and uses Dream Eater, which is amazingly potent. So, yeah. Now this is a problem. And this is the one problem with running Scarf Smeargle. Although with max speed, Scarf it outspeeds most everything, you're locked into that one move. So I could Thunder Wave it, but that's not going to help too much. I'm going to Spore 216 before I Protect. I have to Protect because of the Bullet Punch. Ooh, hey, Mega Venusaur. Interesting. You got a Lumberry? No, you don't. Why do you have a... Oh, because you're not a Mega. But still, that is completely not fair. Okay, I'm going to Spore Timmy before I go Psychic. No, I'm going to Spore 216 before I Psychic Timmy. And oh, dang. Oh, dang. Wow, that was an amazing call right there. The only thing I could have done was Psychic 216. But now I'm in a bad situation. I'm in a really bad situation. I have to take down the Mega Venusaur. There's nothing else I can do. Since it used Extreme Speed, that means it's a... Yeah, it would be a physical variant, but it doesn't have Bullet Punch for some reason. Probably because Extreme Speed is stronger and has the extra priority because it's not Mega. So I'm going to have to Psychic Timmy and hope for the best. Extreme Speed? Okay, I survive. Oh, and it outspeeds me. It outspeeds me too. I don't run much speed on Gardevoir, so I guess that's what happens. Up in the 3000s. My rank's pretty low, actually, because I've been screwing around with different teams. Every time I try a new team, it takes me a while to work it out. My rank drops. But I've never gotten up to that high yet, and that's part of the reason why I'm doing this channel, to show you all my failures so you don't have to repeat them. But yeah, that was a good game, an amazing call right there. If I had used Psychic on 216, I probably would have been able to take it out. Probably still would have lost because I don't think I'd be able to survive a stab Sludge Bomb from that Timmy right there, but still, very good call on his part. Anyhow, I guess this is the last you're going to be seeing of this team. I might bring it back later. I actually like it a lot. And don't worry, never fear, I have another team waiting in the wings, and they are pretty cool too. It's a nice idea, and it's focused around Mega Charizard X, which is something you really don't see too often. So I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you just continue to enjoy this summer.